So, just a really quick video on owning a MacBook Pro M3 Max 72 hours after purchase, and so far I'm effing terrified. I do not want to touch it. It's just beautiful and precious, and I don't want to put dirty fingerprints or scratch it with my rings. I hesitate to even hold it up to the camera now. In fact, I will do. Oh, it's a heavy boy! Look at this. Hang on. Look at that engraving. I don't know if you can see that. And here is, obviously, Yoldi logo. If I open it up for you. Another detail, okay, just before we get into this. You know you've got a good designed laptop when you can open the lid without having to pry it apart with both hands. See that? Look at that keyboard. Look at that finish. Look at the gloss, that shine on the screen. Look at the screen itself. Oh my god. Everything about this thing is just perfect. I wear rings, you see? These things, I don't want to scratch it. I'm going to take these off right now. Oh, it's a beautiful day. And yeah, so basically what I want to talk about is the downside to owning one of these things. They're difficult to handle. There's a YouTuber called The Tech Lead. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's got about 1 million, maybe even 2 million followers by now. But he did a video a while back on why he doesn't own a sports car. This guy's whole shtick is he's a millionaire, he does all these things, but he will supposedly never own a sports car because he doesn't want to have to maintain it, upkeep it, doesn't want to worry about it getting scratched, etc., etc. And so he buys a Prius, he buys a cheaper car that he doesn't have to worry about so much. And I completely relate to this. Like with my MacBook, my 2014 MacBook, I don't treat it like shit. I treat all my things really well. But I'm definitely less careful with it. I'm way more careful with this thing. I did have a moment when I was quite disappointed. I thought maybe I'd made the wrong decision. I basically, on Friday, I used it for work for the first time. And I was just using Slack, which is in a browser, and thought to myself, this is no different to my 2014 Mac. The only difference is how expensive the keys are that I'm typing on. And kind of felt a bit sick after that moment. But I hadn't used any of the game engines I usually use, or Photoshop, or Premiere, or After Effects. Hadn't used any of those applications, so I still have to give them a go before I feel even more sick to my stomach and possibly vomit all over it. But yeah, so a couple of guys have been watching these videos and expressed their sort of their interest in the M3. If you guys end up getting one, let me know how it's going. How are you treating your new M3 Max baby? I'm interested. Anyway, it's Sunday, beautiful day. There's not much of it left, so go make the most of it. See ya.